Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to the Sunless Sea, specifically the area underneath the sea. Whatever its proper name is, still not entirely sure what it is. Also, good to note, going to that port refilled my oxygen so I can explore more of the Unterzee. Oh, that's a mine. Let's not... No, stop. Stop doing that. Whatever that is, stop doing it. Oh, hey, there's a current. So I just picked up another settlement to the north. Okay, hi, I assume you are the settlement. Called Wrack, of all things. Short for Wreck, I assume, because my god. Wrack, earn your entry. The wreckers surround your docked submarine. They greet you with crooked blades and rusted blunderbusses. Okay. Easy, trespasser, you want in, you prove you belong here. Tell of your exploits. Impress them with tales of your daring, or at least make yourself the hero of a violent story you overheard. Yeah. Well, I could try wrestling all of them, but, yeah, let's not do that. A natural-born storyteller. Your words are like hooks in their ears. The violence drags them where you will. By the end, they've sheepishly lowered their weapons, before raising them again in great cheer, sounding like the thundering of cannon fire. Damn fine, trespasser. Welcome to Wrack. The city is in want. Oh my, does it want a lot of things from me. Ships lured by false promises and lights litter the Z floor. The broken hulls make a city for the wreckers. The citizens are in constant motion, working to survive and appease the fair king, who sits deep within the city on his wheeled throne. Alright, I need Skintalak for that. And I also need to be related to the fair king in order to do any of this. So yes, compile our port report. The Admiralty would be very interested in the wreckers' activities. I bet they would. The wreckers know their duties, the poets write enticing lies, talkers travel to the other ports to spread them. Miners construct the devices which will sink the lured ships, and salvagers strip them bare. The most celebrated of the wreckers wear no special costume but are easily identified. They mumble poems in Arabic to themselves. They whistle lively tunes in new scales. They wear heavy gloves and carry silver clippers with which to cultivate tether. Cultivate tether? They're growing this... whatever they're dragging people down to the city with? Huh. Consider the state of the city. The wreckers look sallow. Stores are running low. There's enough food to subsist for a time, but the poets may soon be out of paper, and the miners won't be able to make their explosives if their powder isn't refreshed. But the fair king ensures there is order. He goes without, just as his subjects do, and he sees that those who forsake their work for despair are flogged. Visit the shops tab. Okay. What's available here? Oh. Oh my, yes. So I could buy Dark Drop coffee beans. For very little, I should not have bought that many. But, I mean, it was cheap, so, you know, it was there. And torpedo components, I can make those into bales of parabolan and... Okay. But yeah, coffee sells for a lot more than supplies do, especially if I get them from the surface. Okay. I see a use for this place. But let's follow an echo through the halls. Many wreckers sing, but none quite like this. Careful, trespasser, a wrecker warns as you approach. He escaped from Dahut. Mind your manners, or you might lose an ear. The escaped composer. He looks up from a water-warped pianoforte, adjusting his glasses. His hand is stained with ink. There's music written on the wallpaper behind him. The escaped composer's song. Take this with you, says the composer. It's a score scratched into a sheet of seaweed. Well, we have no other options, so why not? Away from Dahut. The composer explains, while I languished in a cell in Dahut, dining on drowny slops, this is the music I wished to have. You glance over the score. The tune suggests the impact of metal and stone. A broken shell, a bubble of air slowly rising to the surface. This is not a cheerful song for a submarine. There's a lady who was imprisoned alongside me. Don't even know her name, but her courage kept me whole. If you go there, rescue her. There's no one less deserving of a cell in that place. And I have the Song of Broken Hulls. And apparently, I have a job to do. Bid him farewell for now. Leave him to his music. Okay. Interesting. Oh, let's not do that. Now, if I'm buying from London, then that's very unprofitable. But if I'm buying supplies from the surface, which I'm likely going to be doing much more often, then that is actually very profitable. You know, I wonder what... Wait, these are the salt lions? Oh, so it is. There's a current here. Oh, they have the sonar pulse going automatically. Interesting. At least I think that's what it's saying. Huh. Neat. Very neat. Let's go up, though. So if we're right by the salt lions, then... Yes. And I have space? I have space. So let's get me some more Sphinx Stone. Also, I should consider going back to London, or... You know what? I could actually go back to the surface. Get more supplies. Yeah, I actually like this idea. Hold on a minute. Zealport. Excuse me, what? Salt's rights. The face of the northern Sphinx is all but gone. Lost faces are sacred to Salt, they say. You are drawn there. To what end? Salt's voice is distant, but clear. You are not something I remember. Into the Z. Dive from the Sphinx's face. Down, a clean arc into the Z's chilly darkness. Float there in the quiet until your lungs are bursting, until light blooms behind your eyes. Rise, gasping to the prickle of false stars, the shocked faces of your crew. You've brought something with you. An extraordinary implication. Huh. Neat. Oh, and, yes, we could carry Sphinx Stone. Do I want to do it now, though? I think no, because I can go from the Cumaean Canal, get supplies, go to the Iron Republic, get fuel, and continue my journey. Yes, I think that's what we'll do. Just because I burnt up way too many supplies. I was eager. I thought, you know, hey, coffee, and it's traded for just like 3 supplies. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty good, in fact. But yeah, if I go to... Ooh. Actually, no, because we won't have enough fuel to go back if I do that. Oh, that kind of sucks. Never mind. Yeah, I won't have enough fuel. Tell you what we do. I'm going to grab this Sphinx Stone, because I want it. We'll go quickly back to London, get more supplies... or more fuel. Well, some more supplies and more fuel. Yeah. Carry that Sphinx Stone. Stones weep, blah blah blah. Compile our report. Yeah. Just because it does take 20 fuel to go to the surface. And I want to buy a lot of supplies again. And we have coffee so I can sell that. Yeah. I'm trying to think if this is going to be profitable still, and it will be. Perhaps not as exciting. Actually, you know what? What am I doing? Oh, hi, you. I assume I can't just transform and escape that? I can! Bye, Alcaeus-class Corvette. Yeah. Cute. So yeah, back to London, or towards London anyway. Unless, of course, there's something else down here. Huh? Anything? No? Hello. And what are you, little thing? Some type of vortex? Okay. Hold on. Low Barnet. Oh. Question, does Wrack have a... Oh. Oh. We actually have little ports for the new places. Okay. I see. Well, I actually don't see here, because everything's in shadow. The vent discharges a cascade of bubbles, then collapses. Bosun calls it the lady's mantle. Huh. Weird. Burning blue. A hiss of horror from the lookout. The glim lamp at the front of the ship is sputtering and arcing, fizzing with blue light. Even as you watch, the blue fades, but it's not a good omen. We'll attempt to calm them, because I don't want to spend my Z stories on this. There's a perfectly natural explanation. Light meets dark. The darkness in the neath is more than the absence of light. It's a physical presence which distorts the shape of the world. Your light melts the darkness, restores sanity to the world. You explain something of this to your sailors. It's not the first time they've heard it, but they seem slightly less nervous. And that is sort of the plan, isn't it? Yes. This is Low Barnet, then. And I wonder what the Let's go to Low Barnet first. I'm very curious what it looks like, what London looks like from, beneath. Also managed to crash into the dock. Good job. A Low Barnet. Well, the Low Barnet. A sunken church with docking ports. Sediment has built up against the lower walls, and long ago choked neglected crypts and crooked tombstones. The interior is sealed, yet the deep peals of the tower's bell can be felt even through the submarine hull. I mean... Lucrative beliefs. I could throw a Blemming in here. That would be quite the thing. Explore the church. What goes on here? What brings its congregation together? Submarine services. There's no pulpit. The organ has bent, broken pipes. Below Barnet is still a house of worship, of a sort. Groups of sailors gather in the aisles. The choir benches are clean and face a makeshift stage. Lantern-eyed fish pass behind colorful windows of stained glass. The door to the bell tower is guarded by two burly vergers. The tridents are a nice touch. We'll trade stories. Hello. Raise this as high as 7 by telling stories at Low Barnet. Trade stories with the congregation. Your appearance and bearing attract attention. They're eager for new tales. Oh, these must all be different... Oh, these are different Unterzee ports. Okay. At Low Barnet, everyday animosities are set aside in the pursuit of a fine tale. Kaganian traders mingle with Royal Navy deserters. Rum-addled pirates and rubbery men. There's an air of anticipation and a tolerance for embellishment. Speak of Wrack. If nothing else, you could warn them not to visit. New heights. You describe a city built from shipwrecks, a colossal tipsy tower lashed together by sentient weed. The weed commands the city's inhabitants to wreck more and build higher. The tower has already broken the surface and is extending towards the cavern roof. Only last week it caught its first dirigible. Quite the story there. Not entirely true. Although I'm curious, is it a sentient weed? There was talk about them sort of tending the... what do they call it? The line. So, there might be some truth in that, and that is worrisome. And we could speak of Rosegate too, why not? It's an exceptional cigar shop. Luxuriously rolled. You describe the gleaming cabinets of cigars, the impressions of far-flung places conjured by each puff, the uplifting bite of freshly cut grass under surface sun, the dark whiff of lightless cellars stacked with mushroom wine, the sweating, savage scents of London's flesh pots. Ew. Your audience inhales in unison, savoring imaginary smoke. Okay, so these are just Z stories. That's all I'm getting out of these. Fair enough. Enough for now. Your stories will keep for another time. But what about this contest of stories? I'm very curious. The congregation is gathered before the altar, a sermon, but there seem to be 2 preachers. A competition is in progress. A voluble visitor tells of the Sideways Regiment, a plunderous legion of trained crabs. Excuse me? First they present a mighty collective shell, then comes the onslaught of 1,000 nippers. Why, I only escaped thanks to a timely cloud of ink from my squid, which I befriended for precisely such an occasion. The unlikely story wins the acclaim of the congregation, whilst her rival slumps, disappointed. The visitor waves her top hat and processes to the bell tower. Its doors close behind her. Okay, ask about the competition. What kind of contest is won by nonsensical lies about crabs? You approach an apprehensive seaman who is staring into the distance, perhaps imagining marching ranks of crustaceans. You ask what happened here. The competition? Best story wins. Captain says it's all in the delivery, but you need a fine yarn to spin too. When you inquire about the winner's reward, his gaze turns wistful. If they're lucky, they get taken up. Wish I had a story to tell. Follow her into the bell tower. What's in there? Wild riches or just a good buffet? 2 surly verges block your approach to the door. One points back at the congregation. Only winners allowed, he grunts. Next one's soon. Go about your business for now. Chimes. A few souls linger, gazing at the closed doors of the bell tower. You've just turned away when you hear the sonorous bong of the bell within. Its peals repeat every few seconds before becoming abruptly muffled, then finally silent. An excited murmur runs through the congregation. Although you keep an eye on the bell tower door, the winner does not emerge. Interesting. Very interesting. So basically what I need to do is build up my little storyteller trait. Then, if I'm lucky, participate in a contest for stories and hopefully win. Alright. I'm intrigued enough. Now, what about London? Let's see what it looks like underneath. Oh, could I sneak closer to the bazaar this way? That would be something. No. Come on, move. There's the dock. And this would be where the bazaar is. Oh, hello. There's a gate in the way, but what's this? Just rock? Looks a bit off to be rock. Odd, but let's surface. This way we all get a look at the bazaar, and I need to go get supplies really quickly. Kind of starving to death here. So yep, there she is. London and the Echo Bazaar. Sad that I can't toggle this thing off so you can get a better look, but yeah, she's something. Something indeed. Unfortunately, I think we're going to be starving. Oh, right, we have 5 live specimens, why not? Well, this strange catch is probably less, valuable. Consume a strange catch. It doesn't look appetizing or even safe, but perhaps it's worth the risk. Adventures in marine cuisine. The cook converts it to a sort of minimalist bouillabaisse. It's salty and peculiar, but it does something for your crew's hunger. Oh, speaking of speaking of chefs, I believe... Oh, well, whoops. Mutasol and Strange Catch is needed to dine with him. My captain, come into my little galley. Mind that pot of sauce, it is, vigorous in the extreme. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Well, let's dock real quickly. Collect our messages. Oh yes, a visit to Clatherman. Tattoo parlor, rather. You're a real sailor now, after all. You could go to one of those tobacco and prey places by the docks, but the prices at Clatherman's are reasonable, and his daughters are real artists. But what sign will you choose? The dauntless hand to commemorate our daring? The Wheel of Mists, the Unflinching Eye, the Splendor, or the Gambit. I would prefer the Gambit myself. Just because, extra pages. We'll leave it be for now. Anyway, I have a extraordinary implication for you. And, live specimens as well. I want to see how much those are worth, though. What a tantalizing crumb, the scent of secrets. I will place it with the others. One day I will have enough. Okay, fair enough. Intriguing snippet. Yes, very well shared. But what's this about live specimens? Something not yet extinct. Each one worth 100 echoes. Lovely. You flick the blanket away, and the creature in the container shrinks away from the light. The scholar clasps hands in delight. Oh ho, it's still moving. I can think of uses for this. And I could definitely use extra money. So, goodbye, live specimens. All except for one of you. I do believe I need one for an aquarium, if I remember right. And do they? Oh, they do take up space in the cargo hold. That's unfortunate. But London, hi. Deliver our Sphinx Stone first. And, well, I'm trying to delay, actually, supporting the anarchists. For reasons. A new recruit. Who wastes our attention? Ooh, the brisk campaigner. Who are you? You need a real physician. None of your surgeons. I've got a surgeon here. That's kind of insulting, but you're much better than him. In every way, because he's, just some guy I hired before I was even really captain. So, yeah, hi. Welcome aboard. Don't you have anywhere cleaner? Well, if I must do it myself, where can I find a mop? Isn't she a delight? And I suppose I must deliver supplies for the work. A burning-eyed student waits at the abandoned lime kilns in Watchmaker's Hill. They support the Dawn Machine. At least I suspect they do. Interesting. Oh, wonderful. She hisses with delight as she examines what you've brought. Yes, this brings the day much closer. Here, we won't insult you with payment, but we've brought supplies to defray your costs. And these souls, they are our gratitude. They were donated freely. Do what you will with them. I do not approve of this. Still, extra supplies, extra food, and by food I mean fuel. Do need some more supplies, though. 3 should do it. Well, yeah, 10. 10's reasonable. Now, I could sell our Dark Drop coffee here, but it's not worth that much. If I sell it on the surface, it's worth a lot more. So we'll hold off on that for now. Even 30 fuel for me. Okay, and let's see, what else do we have? Won't give him strategic information. I want to make vital intelligence, which requires 2 pieces of strategic information. And this, well, it's technically new. I trust the sisters are keeping well. They are citizens of her enduring majesty, notionally. Though you don't seem to care that much about them. Vanderbilt, what have the recently dead been up to, then? Whither I refuse to ask any questions. I don't want to give them this satisfaction. Main canal, just a... not worth all that much. The Iron Republic? Wait, this is blank. Yes, both sides. No, I assure you. No, I know these things happen in the Republic. Consider this an ex gratia payment to cover your costs. And now, something very new to both of us. To all of us, rather. Low Barnett. Ah yes, the congregation that worships stories. What did they tell you? Sadly, not much, and you don't pay that much either. And Port Carnelian, we've been there, done that. Anything in particular that you need? Khan's Heart? Not the best of choices, but fair enough. Okay. Now, plan is to go to the surface. I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. Actually, you know what? What's underneath the surface? That's a good question. I'm going to be spending more time submerged for a while yet. There's still work to do on the surface, I know, but... I mean, the Unterzee is so much more fascinating for me, at least. For now, though, thank you for your time. Note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly, and I shall see you all soon.